So, can we talk?
Yeah, sure.
Holy fucking shit, everyone. It's percentages. It's been
Oh,
since, what, fucking October?
yeah, something like that.
It's been 4 months.
Yeah,
Sorry, life happens. Yeah, I think I did one since I moved, and that was in
yeah, probably.
September.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's been a while.
So, yeah, it has been a while. How you been?
Yeah, meh.
Meh?
Meh. I've been okay. Um, got fucked over by TAFE like all of last year, so I'm waiting to hear back from university to see if I can go back.
Yeah, hopefully you'll be able to get to.
Yeah, take me back.
Yee.
Yeah, but like we had like I'm gonna actually name and shame the actual facility. It's a Federation training. Like Federation Uni is fine because it's like run by um two different administrations, I guess. But it used to be TAFE, but then it got taken over by Fed. And so after it got taken over, we had 7 teachers drop out in the span of 6 months. So that was pretty big. We had like this whole fiasco with one set of exam results where we kept getting different like numbers
Oh, yeah, I
and like
remember that.
yeah, you remember that. And just basically going back this year, we still haven't heard when we're getting our timetable. We still don't know when we're going back. And what was it? The old the lady who used to run it when it was still TAFE, she said that we should be back by now. It's already February 2nd, and we should be back like this week. But yeah,
Yeah, I would assume you guys would have been back. It's been since December. You guys haven't been in had
yeah,
classes, so
like in Australia we have like 6 weeks holiday regardless, but like we should be back at TAFE by now. So I've just given up.
yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
and like
for
it.
anybody who isn't Australian, it's actually the first when we're recording this. They're in the future.
Ooh, we get the hoverboards.
Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's right. But like it's just really disappointing because we've been stuffed around so much, and like half the class is just questioning whether they should continue, and like that's a really big shame because like all of us are like we're also inspired to do this, and then we're just being stuffed around. So it's a really big shame that like this is happening.
Yeah, that's a shitty situation. Like, schools
Yeah,
are dumb like that.
yeah. So yeah, I'm just waiting to see who I hear from first. If I hear from uni first, I'll go to uni. If I hear from TAFE, I'll go to uni.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, fuck
fun
TAFE.
times. Yeah, like it was good when it was TAFE, but just like the new management, it's just been so up in the air. Yeah,
Yeah.
fun times. Fun times.
Well, work's been fucking me over, so.
Oh yeah, you got your hours cut back, didn't you?
We got our out. Well, I was getting when I first started there, I was getting like 40 plus a week, which I didn't really want because that sucks.
Yeah.
And then when I hurt my knee, my hours dropped down to 24 a week.
Oh.
And that was okay. That was what I could. That was like the minimum I could live on and not starve. And then they cut. I switched over to a 5 day a week, but dropped 4 hours because before it was three days, 8 hours a week or 8 hours a day, and now it's 5 days, 4 hours a day. So
Yeah.
I got cut 4 hours for that, and then now at one point we got dropped down to 16 hours a week, which that paycheck hurt.
Yeah.
That was the last one we got. That one. Ooh boy, that one hurt.
Yeah, that one really sucked.
And then we had, what was it? Now we're getting our schedules changed, like a forced change, because there's a new manager coming. So he doesn't want to work past 6 a.m. So we all have to have our schedules lined up now. So we have to come in at 2 to 6 instead of 3 to 7. Which really sucks for Van, because Van and Eli have opposite schedules, and now
Oh, yeah.
now when Van has to go to sleep will be 5 o'clock in the evening when Eli gets home from work, and Eli leaves at 7:30 in the morning, which means that Van and Eli will see each other for an hour and a half a day.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so fuck this job.
So,
Van's trying to find a new place to work, and we stopped by the Social Security office on Thursday, and there was a line of 51 people in front of me, so that didn't happen. We did not have an entire day to sit in that line. And it was at like 9 o'clock in the morning, like right when they opened. There was already 51 people in front of me. So I'm gonna have to go down there like immediately after work and just sit and hope I can get there before anybody else does.
yeah. That's gotta suck.
But yeah, work has been dicking around with stuff. Like I found out back when I worked in Texas, I worked lumber and I had to drive all the machinery, so I got my license for that there. I came up here, they said, oh, well, since you were technically fired, which is a whole nother set of bullshit that I don't feel like getting into because people obviously don't know how to do their jobs. Since I was technically fired so I could get hired at a Home Depot up here, the license I had didn't count.
Oh.
And they've drug their feet about getting me my license back. Well, they finally did, and come to find out, oh no, the license I had the whole time was valid. It's still valid.
Oh,
It was
shit.
valid. It was valid a year ago when I started. It was valid the day that they had me redo all the testing. It was valid when I finally did all the actual testing on the machines. I could have been using the damn machines and helping out way more the whole year I've been working, but they're too stupid to realize that.
That really sucks.
Yeah, I was not at all happy when I found that out. Yeah, besides that, which is great, and the schedule changes and shit, they've just been like really dicking with us lately, to the point that like I think a lot of the night people are probably not going to be there for very long, just because they're getting really tired of dealing with the bullshit.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to try to get my Social Security card again so I can go get a new ID so I can get the living fuck out of here.
Yeah. Go do that.
And
Do that
find a
soon.
new job. Yeah, I'm looking at the I'm looking at my new license right now, and they did not give me the correct things. I'm supposed to also have the electric pallet jack on here, but they didn't sign me off on that. Cool.
Good.
That helps no one.
Great.
Yeah, so other than work sucking and TAFE sucking, how's everything else been?
Yeah, everything else has been pretty good. I've got a rabbit.
Oh yeah, sucks.
Socks. Minty Socks is his full name, apparently.
Really?
Yeah. It was
so gay.
that was Lou's idea, and she's a roleplay friend of mine. And like originally I was going to call him Thor, and then it was Bruce, and then it was Mint, and then it was Socks.
Yeah, if
So-
it had been Bruce, I don't think it would have worked out because it would have been too Australian.
Bruce. Brucey.
Everybody in Australia is named Bruce.
No, they're not.
Yes, everyone.
Just the
You are
Sharks.
even Bruce. You're
Just
even
the
Bruce.
Sharks.
No, you're
Just-
Bruce.
No,
Your dad's
you-
Bruce. Your mom's Bruce. Your brother's Bruce. Everyone
found
in
us
this
out.
Australia is Bruce.
You found us out. Oh no. But Yeah, so one of my roleplay friends, she was like, "Oh, I like mint," and so he made a compromise. It's he's minty socks,
So gay.
but he's such a little shit. Like, he knows when he's in trouble too. Like, nothing is safe anymore because he's been jumping up on the TV cabinet. He's been jumping up on the little chest that we have next to the couch, where all the cords are kept out of his reach.
I kept telling you need to watch him because
But like, we don't want him on the cabinet. So like every time I stand up, he hops off before I can get to him. And like when you go to tell him off, he starts dancing around like, "Oh, I'm not in trouble. Let me be cute." And the other day, I was like, "You know you're in trouble. I'm gonna put you back in your cage." And he just flopped.
yeah,
And he
rabbits
just
are
flopped.
rabbits are assholes. I told you this before you got him. I
He's
warned
such
you
an
about the
asshole.
rabbits, bro. I told you.
He's such an asshole though. He's just like, I'm just gonna flop here and be cute. You can't yell at me. But like, he looks so offended when I flick his nose to tell him off. Like he's like, "Oh." So like I flick his nose and then he rubs his nose and shit. And it's like, "Oh, why'd you do that?"
Little assholes.
Yeah,
I,
but
I
he runs around my feet and it's kind of adorable.
oh god, I just realized
What?
I haven't looked at Homestuck in forever.
Oh god, is it updated?
I guess it. I don't know. I have
Oh
not looked
dear.
at Homestuck since like March of 2013.
Yeah, I don't remember where I got up to. I think the
Holy shit.
I think I only just got up to when the alpha trolls were introduced. I
Oh
think I
wow,
only
yeah,
just got
you're
up to
only
that.
like you're way far back.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
I don't plan on catching up. I give up. My brain hurts too much.
oh god. But yeah. Uh no, I just thought about that because I made that stupid reference to
Yeah.
Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff.
You bred the rabbits, bro.
Warned you about the stairs, bro. I've told you. Uh no, I Oh yeah, I started a new podcast today.
Yes, I saw. It was very good.
Yeah, gaming podcast, which I forgot to talk about a bunch of stuff I wanted to. Like, I wanted to talk about how stupid fucking Ubisoft is in the fact that okay, this since I didn't talk about it there, I'm gonna tell you this here because it's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Okay, so there are third party sellers like G2A, who I've bought plenty of stuff through lately and stuff like that. G2A is a third party seller of games. People can post keys for games they own for super cheap on there. I buy games, and there's a lot of kind of way shadier sites that do that.
Yeah.
Well, Ubisoft people noticed that their Far Cry 4 on PC on Origin
Phew. Pardon me.
and on Origin and what's their fucking service called? Uplay. Origin and Uplay, their copies were just disappearing, and they were people who'd bought the game through a third-party reseller. And come to find out that the codes were bought by that reseller with stolen credit card numbers. So that kind of sucks, yes. But Ubisoft, instead of going after the resellers, went after the people who had bought keys from them. So people who probably didn't know that the games were bought with stolen credit cards, bought these games and then suddenly just lost their money.
Fun.
And Ubisoft obviously made money off of the keys being bought, whether it was with stolen credit card numbers or not. And now, if these people want to play Far Cry 4 or whatever, they have to then buy the game again. So
Buy our shit.
who's Ubisoft punishing here? Like, I get the need to like go after these technically stolen copies, I guess, but I mean, people still paid for them. But like, why go after the people who didn't have anything to do with the theft. They just bought the
Yeah.
copies because they saw, oh hey, cheap copy of the game. Fuck, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
It
That really sucks.
Ubisoft at every turn fucks something up. Every single week they fuck something up, and I don't get how. Anyway, I just thought about that earlier, and I forgot to mention it on the podcast. And Joystick is shutting down because AOL is stupid.
What's Joystick?
Joystick is a very old gaming blog, like a gaming news site, and AOL is shutting them down. I think Massively. I heard it was Massively was going away, as well as WoW Insider. So 3 fairly large, high-profile sites are going away because AOL doesn't feel like keeping them. And that sucks. I haven't looked too much into it. I know that the Joystick guys like posted up a thing like, hey, we don't know for sure, but there's rumor around the office that yes, we are getting shut down, and then they confirmed it later that yes, we are getting shut down because they didn't even know, and they couldn't risk saying yes, we know for sure, because then they might risk immediate closure. So they're just like, hey, we'll report as soon as we hear an actual statement about it.
Yeah.
And it's shitty. Like, I don't know. Like, why not just spin the site off and let them run themselves?
Yeah.
Instead of just closing it down. I don't get that, but whatever.
Yeah.
So those are two
So
pieces.
sorry about the audio on my end. I'm like half sick, so like I'm sneezing, I'm snuffling.
It's okay. I was gonna edit all that out so people didn't notice.
Because like while you were talking, I just did like this huge sneeze.
I know.
It probably like peaked the shit out of my end.
I know. I was gonna edit that out so nobody even noticed.
Oh well.
But anyway, I'll leave that in now. I'll just turn it down.
Yay.
But no, I don't know. Like those are the two pieces of gaming news I didn't mention in the podcast because I was I think I recorded that at 4 a.m. So I woke up and immediately did that and then went about my day.
Good job.
So yeah, I have been working on SSP stuff again though. Like holy shit, I've been working on things. I know I've said this a few times, but Hunted is going very well now. I'm actually really happy with how far I've gotten. And another project that I'm working on with Seiji is going very well, so I'm very happy with how that's going. And on top of that, although I don't know when that's going to actually start up because she's leaving for Bangkok?
Ooh.
For like 3 weeks coming up, so...
Ooh, very nice.
I can't remember if it was Bangkok or Hong Kong. Let me look and see. She just told me. Bangkok, Hong Kong. Which that's that. Okay, 21st day. We're gonna fly to the island. Yeah, they're going to Bangkok.
Oh, nice.
So they're going to Bangkok for 3 weeks. So yeah, I don't know how much is gonna get done, and because they leave at the end of this month. So
yeah.
Yeah, so there's that going. Hunted is going well. I don't know about Dead on your end, but I've been slowly making progress.
I'm getting there very slowly.
Yeah, I've been slowly making progress on mine too.
Yeah.
We're gonna probably bump it to 1 a month just because Max has been really busy and I have kind of been doing a lot of shit, so
yeah.
Like I've been between work and recording for Recurring Fees and doing stuff for Spectrum and for the SSP YouTube and writing and trying to start drawing again because good God, I have not drawn anything in a long while.
Yeah.
I did not show you the thing I drew for Dylon.
Show me.
Oh dear God, you're gonna love this. Okay, so sorry about the little break in this, but I kind of want Max's reaction on this to be recorded. So Dylon asked me to draw him something for a thumbnail for something he's gonna be doing. I'm gonna move this to Dropbox and then I'm gonna send you a link because this is actually I had fun with it. This is what he asked for. So just telling you right now, it's not like the cube I drew.
Oh God.
That I purposely made horrible after a while.
Okay. I have the link. It's opening.
compelling radio.
Oh no! What?
Yeah,
What is it?
that is dialogue.
What the fuck?
That's what he asked for.
The lips.
Whenever the video, whenever the video comes out, whatever he's gonna do with that, if he does anything with it, I'm not sure. If whenever he does, I will post a link to this because this is what he asked for.
Okay. Also, I just found something because I'm sort of cruising through Tumblr dashboard while we're doing this. I've just found something.
Oh
yeah.
god, this is the point where we just start linking shit to each other, and then
pretty much.
The podcast devolves into nothing but bullshit. Yeah, no.
This is quite accurate.
What? Who? What? Why would they do that?
The comments are, as an Australian, this is all I know about American geography. You went around Texas and around the entire state of New York.
That is
all we understand.
Like, no, the only thing they got right was Florida.
Hey!
Like, that's it. The only thing they got. They literally missed all of Texas.
Everything is Texas.
They missed Texas, though.
Everything apart from Texas is Texas.
Anyway, Jesus. No, oh shit, there was something else. My brain just stopped. There was something else I wanted to mention on the podcast, and now I can't. Because I can't remember it, and I feel dumb for it.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, we started a show on the SSP YouTube called 1 Hour to Impress. It's kind of like a first impressions review show where we take a game that we have never played before and we don't know, like, as little as possible. We know as little about it as possible, and we play an hour of it. Exactly 1 hour, and then we give our impressions about it as we go and afterwards. The first episode, I think I'm going to do them like once a month or so, just because that's way too much video work. But the first episode is up, and it's for Ascendant, which is a really pretty game.
Ooh.
But yeah, that's it, and hopefully Max will do one at some point. Knowing them, probably not.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually. I think Eli's going to do the next one. And I'm going to try to get Van to do one.
Yes.
But yeah, sometimes we'll do multiplayer games, sometimes it'll just be single player, and hopefully it won't just be me all the time. But yeah, there's that. You been up to anything besides D&D?
Not really.
Well,
D&D has sort of taken over my life.
I've been trying to get you playing D&D for a year now.
Well, we haven't played it, so missed your chance.
How many times did I ask you? Like, legitimately, I was like, hey, we should get a D&D group together. We should do it.
Well, we haven't, have we?
I have suggested it many times, and you kept telling me, I don't know, I don't really have the time.
Lies.
Not lies. Wish I hadn't just reinstalled frickin' Windows. I would still have the damn conversation records. I'd go back and show you. But,
well, it's not D&D as such, it's like Iron Kingdoms. So
yeah.
it's a little bit different, but it's sort of the same.
I think that's a Pathfinder variant?
Kind of, yeah.
I think. I'm not sure. I haven't played Pathfinder in a long time. No, I still say we get a SSP D&D group together.
Yes.
Because I think we have more than enough people.
Yes.
Me, you, Michael wants to play, Van said they might want to play, and I know Eli wants to play.
Very good.
So that's enough to get I could DM, or Michael could DM.
Yes, do it.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll talk about that later, because I'd like to do that. But yes, Meat Shield. Tell the people about Meat Shield.
Basically, Meat Shield is... What's his career? He was like a pre-made one, and then I sort of got very attached. Because, like, in the one shot that we played through the first time, he was a bounty hunter Trollkin. And basically, when I joined the game, the two others were having a fair bit of trouble. Like, one shot themselves in the leg trying to shoot a pigman that was like trying to attack the wagon. The other was trying to shoot forwards, but pretty much ended up shooting 180 degrees in the other direction.
Lovely.
Yep. And then basically, I joined. I hopped out the back of the wagon, punched a pigman, and the actual response was you punch him so hard that his tusks and most of his limbs come flying off. So I got attached to Meat Shield very quickly. His new careers is Fell Caller and Man at Arms. Oh, sorry, snuffle. Um, he's not that intelligent. He's sort of just he's happiest going along on other people's adventures. Like he doesn't like to be the leader. He likes to be the follower. He likes to make sure that everyone else is like okay and not in trouble, I suppose. So yeah, he's still like a 7'2" Trollkin. He has a warhammer and he has a combat shield, and he's pretty cool. He's pretty heavily scarred too, so he's a bit cute, and he has big tusks, so it's hard for him to talk.
Oh.
He's a big baby.
Yee.
Yeah.
I need to finally make a character at some point again.
Do it.
I will. I just have so many other things I'm doing, so.
Yes.
But yeah, no, trying to think of what else. Like, news has been happening, the world is still shitty.
Mm-hmm.
That's nothing new.
Always gonna be.
I did find something that makes me incredibly happy.
Ooh, what?
I found r/peanutbutter.
Oh, yeah.
So I've recently become kind of fixated with Reddit. I use it more than I use Tumblr. And I just kind of have my subreddits and that's all I do.
Good job.
And I found r/peanutbutter. And it's literally just a subreddit where people talk about how much they love peanut butter. And they show their favorite things to do with peanut butter, like peanut butter cake, or like they show
Peanut
like
butter
their
cake?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a thing that I saw. It was pretty fantastic looking. There was somebody else who just posted a picture from Trader Joe's or Whole Foods or something where it was just like a fresh peanut butter maker, where it's just a big machine it looks like kind of one of those candy machines in like stores and stuff, and it's got like a big grinder in the front, and it just shows like peanuts going down into the grinder and getting turned into fresh peanut butter right in front of you, and you can just buy it by the bottle.
Nice.
And stuff like that, and like just like people just genuinely happy about peanut butter.
Peanut butter's pretty rad.
Yeah, but it's just like 2,000 people
Peanut
genuinely happy about peanut butter. There's 2,352 peanut butter enthusiasts.
Peanut butter.
And the current top post is beat the blahs with peanut butter cake. It's a recipe on how to make peanut butter cake. And then there's a thing on how to get every last bit of peanut butter out of the jar.
I need that.
And like this is seriously it's just peanut butter, and it's a whole thing. Like people just happy about peanut butter, and it's so pure and innocent, and it makes me so happy because they just.
Can this podcast be called Peanut Butter?
I'm just gonna name this episode's name Peanut Butter.
Yes.
It's just it reminded me that there are good things on the internet and in the world.
Yeah.
And it, like at a time that I really needed it, like people just happy about peanut butter.
Just.
And then also the other one I found that makes me really happy is Green Dawn.
Oh god.
And this one is just really cute because Green Dawn is seriously just a subreddit of people taking the little plastic army men. They don't have to be green, but the little plastic army men from like billions of years ago, back when they were first made, and they put them places and they hide them, and then they take a picture of it and they post and do like a sit rep as a soldier, and they just post a picture. Like somebody posted the top picture right now is a little army man sitting on the on like the at the window of a plane looking out over the sky, and it's just, or somebody hiding it in a tree on a school grounds or something, and so just stuff like that. It's just really, really cute, and it's just people like super happy about their big dumb, well, not even their little dumb plastic army men, and it's just, I like
It's kind of cute.
and it makes
But,
me happy.
It kind of reminds me of the time that my first year at uni, because I lived on residence, I went and hid pictures of Nicolas Cage around the whole unit one night. So like I had the little faces like sticky on the doors, in the bathroom, under the toilet lid, in the microwave, in with the knives, and I woke up the next morning and I could hear one of the girls saying, "What's with this man everywhere?" And she's like, "I don't know. Who is he? Who is this? What's happening?" But yeah, it was just nice to wake up to hear that they had found it, and they were like, "The fuck."
Nice.
Yes.
God, no, yeah, I don't know. There's just happy things are good right now.
Yes. Also, there was something on my dash a little while ago that I scrolled past. It was, hang on, where'd it go? Because it's basically Australia in a nutshell. Where is it? Alright, I'll link you this. Basically, the picture is a headline that is, "Pig in Australia steals 18 beers from campers, gets drunk, fights a cow."
Yep, that's
Australia in a nutshell.
That's Australia.
In a nutshell, that's us.
Jesus Christ. I don't even understand your fucking place.
It's a wonderful
I never
place,
will
okay?
understand it.
It's a wonderful place, shut up.
Oh god. No, there was a format and everything to this, wasn't there, before? Like, we had this whole format of, we should
What we
talk about
news now it
news
says
and games. Now I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. It's just ramble again.
Tumblr. It's just Tumblr.
Let's just ramble about shit.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah, I don't know. I've been okay lately.
Good.
Fucking, I'm still waiting on. Okay, so the new podcast I did, the Backlog, which is a gaming podcast. I posted the episode to the site, worked just fine. I rendered out a video for YouTube.
Yeah.
I did not look at it.
Oh dear.
The video works fine, but for some reason, it rendered with no audio. So, I uploaded it. I linked it everywhere. And then I went to go link it to Seiji, and then realized, oh, there's no audio to this.
Oh dear.
So it's been up for 3.5 hours. It's been posted, and I had to go delete it from everywhere because I realized, oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not a good thing. So yeah, that's been taken care of. I'm re-rendering it right now. It's been going for 1 hour and 6 minutes already, and there's still another half hour to go. And my laptop is about 8,000 degrees. I really need a new computer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's something else.
On
Fucking-
Skype. Oh. You go.
My fucking tax return is getting fucked over because of a few extenuating circumstances that I did not foresee. So I'm not going to have enough to build the new computer I was planning on, which means that I'm stuck doing this stuff with a laptop that is not at all up to snuff for recording editing
Up to
and
snuff?
rendering. Yes, that's a term.
Up to snuff. I like
Yes.
that. Oh, what is that?
What is what?
Oh no!
What?
Oh no! Oh. Um. Oh god, that's really gross.
What? What? What happened?
I linked it to you.
You can't have this reaction.
I linked it to you. It
I'm
is,
opening it. I'm opening it.
Oh.
If it's not a nail through a dick, I don't even care. Why would they make those? Okay, so these are they look like almost like Crocs, but they're the like treads are made with human teeth.
This teeth. That is so gross.
Why would you? There's like Crocs and loafers and high heels and cowboy boots.
Ugh.
That's really. Why would you do that?
Oh,
Also, why are you
God.
following a person who would post this?
Ugh.
That's really dumb. Like, that's gotta be really expensive. Human teeth are not cheap.
No, it just popped up on my dash, and I feel like throwing up now. That's so gross.
I'm sorry.
I
that's-
didn't know I didn't know I had that reaction to teeth, but it's just like ugh. Ugh.
Plug your ears, because speaking of teeth,
Oh
I-
no.
busted more off that wisdom tooth.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's. I really need to go to a dentist and get that thing removed. But even with insurance, surgery in your mouth is not a cheap thing you can do.
It is not.
No, not at all. Also, I just I've been scrolling through Homestuck this whole time, and apparently a Flash thing just popped up. So
Oh, have fun.
yeah. No, yeah. So I need to go get mouth surgery done at some point because that thing sucks.
Have fun.
Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of coffee lately.
When I had my wisdom teeth out, I was like, my cheeks were so puffed up for like a week afterwards. I looked like a little chipmunk.
I remember.
Yeah. I was like a little chipmunk with my tippy cheeks.
But yeah, no, we
Yeah.
Oh, looks like Jade killed all the kids.
For a second I was like, what?
No, I need to go get that done. But yeah, we I think our insurance, or at least my insurance, is back. Should be back fixed now. Like, it should be back around, because I need to go get a lot of stuff checked out. I think I have an ulcer.
Oh.
So I think that's why I've been feeling like shit lately. So Van is forcing me to not have any kind of spicy foods, and I can't
Good.
have certain other foods, and I can't have there's other foods I can't have because they increase testosterone and lower estrogen, so I kind of don't want those.
Yeah.
And then there's foods that are bad for ulcers. Although none of it matters because I'm not going to stop drinking soda because I literally can't. So I'm still going to have, like, ulcer problems. So
Yeah.
I'm banned from some of my favorite things because nothing. I can't have cheese.
Oh, cheese. You're lactose intolerant, aren't you?
Yes. That's why I can't have cheese. They're not letting me anymore.
Good.
But it's so
Also-
tasty.
Also, that reminds me. I should tell you the story of when I was little. When I was little, I used to love cheese. I used to fucking love cheese so much. I used to love cheese to the point where I would crawl out of my bed at night. I would go to the fridge. Dad would always have like this big block of cheese. I would eat like a quarter of it. Block of cheese would have been about like maybe just trying to think, maybe 20 centimeters long, maybe 10 centimeters thick. I would eat a quarter of that,
Jesus.
and I would not understand why I was constipated the next day.
Baby nerd.
I was just like, yes, motherfucking cheese. And I didn't do it once, I did it multiple times.
Jesus.
It was cheese. It's cheese. Don't you
Cheese is
judge me.
tasty. Cheese,
Don't
cheese
you
is
judge
very,
me.
very tasty.
Don't you judge me.
Oh. Oh, and another thing just to add to this ramble, since we're not really having a coherent structure to this episode.
Mm.
I finally fixed my audio issues with this fucking computer.
That's
Fuck
good.
you, Dr. Dre. Fuck you, Beats. Fuck you, Apple, even though you weren't involved in this. And fuck you, HP.
Just
Because...
fuck you, Apple, anyway.
Well, because they bought Beats, so now I can say fuck you,
Ah.
Apple, whenever I say fuck you, Beats. Because the Beats audio software that was included with this fucking computer was the worst piece of shit I have ever had to deal with, and has ruined so many times of me recording that I don't ever, ever, ever think I will ever look at that logo without becoming angry.
Ooh.
Because the stupid thing would not save my settings. So, and it wasn't just like if I unplugged my microphone, it would reset everything. Oh, no. There was one time I was in the middle of recording, and my voice does not cut out, but instead, suddenly the microphone recording volume just goes up to 100%, so I'm peaking just from, like, anything I say.
Nice.
And it completely fucked an entire week's worth of videos at one point from Sleeping Dogs, because I didn't know it was fucked up, and I recorded a shit ton, and then I saved, and then went and uploaded the videos, or actually it was while I was editing I noticed, and there's nothing I could really do. I was fucking livid, and this happens a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Spectrum videos that are fucked up like that.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Like, I'm so glad I reinstalled. I installed Windows 10 Preview. It's still not stable enough for me to switch to permanently, so I went back to Windows 8. And this time, I didn't install the audio drivers. I'm just using the emulation drivers. So I'm kind of limited in what I can do, but it doesn't kick the microphone volume to 100% randomly. Thank the gods.
Nice.
I just... Oh, God, that was... There's about a week or two worth of videos of me being really salty about that after it happened.
Salty.
Oh, yeah, you should start playing Hearthstone again.
Oh, God.
You should, it's fun.
It is, but you destroy people.
I will not play you with my Death Rattle deck.
Squint set.
I promise. I will never use Hunter against you. I'll use Warrior, and that's the only other thing I have cards for, so I just have Warrior and Hunter.
Alright.
I dusted literally everything.
You're awful.
Well, no, I had to because I wanted to get Dr. Boom, so I had to dust all of my extra cards for every other class to get the 1600 dust. So I have literally nothing besides basic cards for every other class.
Alright.
So, I mean, I could put together a basic deck for, like, Shaman or something.
Fine.
But, yeah, no, and you should play on ladder and stuff. Like, play, get enough gold and buy some more card packs and get more cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been teaching a friend from work how to play, because he keeps playing decks and then he'll do stupid stuff and won't listen to me, and then he loses, and then he's like, oh, gets mad and salty about it, and I'm just like, you fucked that up yourself. Like, earlier he was talking shit about a rogue who fucking killed his turn 1 leper gnome, and I'm just like, yeah, well, that's gonna come back and bite you in the ass, because I have let leper gnomes sit for a while, because I'm just like, oh, leper gnome won't do jack shit, and then the leper gnome fucking is the thing that kills me, because I didn't do anything about it, and then I had 2 health left and they killed it.
Nice.
So, yeah, no, I know I know how bad fucking leper gnomes can be if you don't kill them early on. And then he proceeded to lose the game, because he was talking so much shit and he thought he had it, and it's just like, nah.
Nah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, games are fun and life is decent, and Reddit is good sometimes.
Yes.
And D&D will be a thing.
D&D is good.
Yes.
Also, I should probably shower, because it is It is nearly lunchtime.
Yeah, it's almost noon, so you should get going, and we should end this one. It's been about 40 minutes, so.
Yeah.
It's been actually like 48 minutes. Alright, so, yeah. That's it for percentages for this week, and hopefully, I can get Max to actually sit down for a little bit and record one next week.
Yeah. See how
So,
it go.
yeah, we'll see.
Ooh.
Anyway, that's all from us today, and, well, hopefully see you all next week.
Right.
Have a nice night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Alright. Alright. Alright.